Hello guys, I'm Sky Aesthetics, and on this video I decided to bring the ultimate tier list totally updated. BIGBY is on this tier list, okay, and I'm going to talk about BIGBY and some other heroes. So just for you guys to have an idea here about the game in general, if you are totally new here, so already know that you have this event for BIGBY, for be able to get BIGBY. It's not difficult to have a BIGBY, okay? If you're lucky enough to pull him before you open 35 dice, it's good for you, you know, because then you're gonna be able also to get his exclusive artifact. I'm so close to get his exclusive artifact already because I had lucky to pull him before the 50th dice, you know, during my draws. But yeah, I had lucky, you know, so I'm going to have his artifact. I believe that this artifact is going to be pretty interesting to use in terms of arena, you know, even in terms of the gameplay as well, you know. You have some specific situation that include channels, as you guys know well, even the enchant battlefield, you know, and so on. I think that maybe that can be useful, you know. So I'm going to test properly this artifact using BIGBY, you know, but I'm using him already to fight against the boss, the new boss that I already have here. It's possible to do some reconfrontation. That's the Lady of Pain. All right, I already did this battle, but yeah, so I'm using BIGBY right there, and I decided to bring my corrosion team to fight together with BIGBY. So guys, the tier list is include BIGBY and some other heroes as well. All the heroes actually, you know, that you have are available in the game. All right. So I'm going to fly to Temporal Vortex because I believe that plenty of players would like to know proper about the heroes that's possible to use in terms of Temporal Vortex. And I'm going to be very frankly right here in terms of the compositions, you know, that are totally highlighting at the moment in terms of Temporal Vortex. Many of you go to play Dragonheir since in the beginning of the season, okay, till you reach what, the Temporal Vortex level 3, where we are going to do this after I think that's after the reset today. Yeah, so as you guys can see here, checking exactly the teams, people are already using Rook, you know, but you guys have to see about these compositions because as you guys can see right here, these teams are totally proper inspired in terms of these heroes. You know, there are some situations here between one hero to another. Look at the inspiration there. You know, that's why they are doing loads of damage. You know, it's not just about that, because once you have the heroes totally inspired, and that's going to be good for you, improve your damage, or even for you do the less difficult in terms of the dungeons. That is include channels as well, the harpy, okay, where it's possible to get what, legendary equipment. As you guys can see right here, people are getting legendary equipment already, you know. So all these heroes, all these players right here, that's why they are having now insane damage, okay. So look at this, you know, there is a situation, guys, there is a situation, okay, but you don't need to be like frustrated about this, you know. If you are playing, like, I know that everybody should like to be competitive in terms of Dragonheir, but if you get like a heroes like a Dragonheir right here, you know, it's okay. Like this hero is going to be insane if you use it together with Orphena. The good part about Orphena when came into the game, like she came exactly to be a very nice partner for Dragonheir, because before that the Thunderbolts team were not good, okay. It was not good, you know. It's like unfortunately it was not good before Fena. After Fena, things changed, okay. Things changed. That's why people are focusing to have between Orfena and even Pergunte, because these two guys can help you well to have nice performance between the first temporal vortex, second temporal vortex, till you reach the third temporal vortex. And then after that, of course, the team is that's going to be highlighting. After that is going to be the team with corrosion, with people that already have a rook in their account. All right, so sorry guys, I decided to build my team with rook already, you know, because I don't have insane account, guys. Don't think like, even though I have a rook, I do not have Pergunte in my account, so I'm more like a medium player compared with all these players right here, you know. So these other players, they had very good luck on their pulls, you know. I hope that can happen with my account as well. You know, I hope so. Like a finger crossed. Let's see how it's going to be, you know. But in terms of the tier list, guys, I check, analyze everything. So as you guys can see right here, check about all these heroes, you know. So I exactly did the same, checking about the heroes. I test every hero as well. In terms during the test server, when I was using the test server, I check every hero. You know, so Perseus is here. The good point about Perseus is because it's possible to use double defense down. That is one of the big things that's happening now in terms of the temporal vortex. I really recommend you guys use double defense down. That can improve your damage. Okay, if it's possible, you do that. That's why players are using the conch. That's one of the mythical artifacts, you know. And the case is, the hero that's going to place defense down use the conch. These heroes have to have debuffs on their ultimate skill, you know. That's the way it works. And then of course this hero also cannot have accuracy, the same work as well, you know. But it's a way to improve our damage in terms of temporal vortex right here. So if I go to use my team in terms of temporal vortex, I have two situations. I can use a rook with 1-on-1 defense down, but I'm going to challenge right here just for you guys see. I can use another team using double defense down, you know. So the team that I have double defense down is this one right here. I used this team yesterday. As you guys can see, I'm using the conch. So the requirement is very simple. Is not this hero cannot have accuracy on their cannot have accuracy to place his skill in terms of debuffs right here when he gonna be using like a placing the ultimate skill, you know. So you have the debuffs. So what happened is this hero always going to place defense down, you know. So on the same time that I also have this hero, not this hero, my tank here with the Witcher remains to place also defense down. So I have 2 periods of defense down during the battle. That means that I'm going to have defense down for the whole battle each turn. So that can be nice to improve the damage of your heroes for sure in terms of temporal vortex. But this is a situation, you know, this situation is kind of similar when you have Perseus in your team and then you decide to bring like shadow heroes to use in this battle. You know, that can work, you know. But there are some other compositions as well using double defense down, you know, included if you have a corrosion team, you know. The corrosion team that's possible to use double defense down is if you have this hero here as part of composition already, that is Reta. I'm gonna go here for the gallery. So if you come here, if you have Reta, that is this hero here, she can be a nice hero to place also defense down, because she plays on her ultimate skill debuffs as well. Okay, so some players, they do that using Reta, and then you guys can also reach the Witcher remains in another hero to place another period of defense down as well, you know. And then of course if you have Sacredia can be also nice. All right, but again guys, BIGBY is on my ultimate tier list. So this guy is really nice to use in some areas in the game. Okay, so I'm going to bring here my ultimate tier list now just so you guys see. Look at this. Back now to the ultimate tier list, and let's go here. Okay, and I'm going to show to you guys how you're gonna check this ultimate tier list. And by the way, this ultimate tier list is available in the first link. You're gonna see there, ultimate tier list. Just click in the link. You're going to have fully access to this tier list right here. So once you are here in terms of this tier list, you guys can check all the heroes. Okay, all the heroes are here. You know, between the rare heroes, epic heroes, and the legendary heroes. Okay, so as you guys can see, legendary, epics, and rare heroes. All right, and then you have also the common heroes here in the end. So BIGBY is right here. As you guys can see, BIGBY is right here. Okay, you guys are going to see that BIGBY is there. So in terms of BIGBY, he's a nice supporter. He has buffs, he has control, he has also debuffs. In terms of Temporal Vortex, he's really nice to use in the composition because his battle skill is going to protect your team to be killed in battle. Mainly in terms of the tank that are going to be receiving the hit from the boss. Okay, so Temporal Vortex, he really works there. I really recommend you guys use it there. Goblins as well. Don't underestimate BIGBY. He's going to be useful because he has control. He attacks in a very good area. He also brings a nice performance there. I test BIGBY in terms of goblins. He really works over there. Another situation here is Grave of Venom. Guys, just place BIGBY side of the tank. That's going to help the tank survive according to the income damage coming from the Harpy. So the Harpy won't be able to kill easily the tank. So that means that's possible your team survive, and then you're gonna be able to complete the battle against the Harpy. Okay, but I have a video as well talk about one specific mythical artifact that could be really useful guys use as well. Just check out my videos available already where I mention about these artifacts for tanks. Okay, tanky heroes. The BIGBY can be useful for the Grave of Curse as well, because on the same way that we're going to be protecting your tank, he can also protect your support heroes against the Grave of Curse here. Okay, that's channels right there. That's the boss. Okay, that's another situation, and then another battle and boss, and then we have also Grave of Rot. Same thing, not different at all. So Grave of Rot, you guys gonna be able to use the BIGBY there to protect your support heroes to not be killed according to his bad skill. In terms of heretical ruins, that's the Phoenix, the same as well. Same thing, guys, and he's going to be useful there. And I suggest you guys use BIGBY there because it's going to be really nice to have this hero fight in there as well. Even though the heretical runes will have also the minions part of the boss that helps the boss to recover his HP, you know. But BIGBY, once BIGBY is there, he plays control. He can also place a control in terms of these minions. Okay, it works. And then now in terms of Ancient Battlefield, here the situation is a bit more complicated because you guys know well that's not a good idea to bring heroes that bring buffs, because the boss also steals the buffs. Okay, that could not be good. Not steal, like he moved the buffs, you know. But I suggest not to use much BIGBY there. You guys can try, you know, as even though I try Philosophy, I try some other heroes, but I do not suggest, you know. And then world bosses, the same thing. World bosses, I'd like to mean not just about the end game boss, but also even the chiefs. BIGBY can be useful there. So don't underestimate again. BIGBY is going to be really nice. That's why he has the top score here. And in arena, again, he can also help in arena, protect your support heroes, and he also nice in terms of control. And then of course he's not top notch in terms of arena, but he can also bring a nice performance. So BIGBY, guys, for sure, he can be a nice hero to have in our account. So that's why I'm one of the guys that defend BIGBY. He's part of the Radiance element. So he's really nice hero to have. Okay. So as you guys can see, here, guys, in terms of these of this ultimate tier list, you guys firstly are going to see this screen, okay? But you guys can see on the screen, you have here all the spreadsheets, you know, totally divided. You have the heroes filters here, you know, DPS list season as well. I placed the DPS, the season 4 heroes are there. The top notch in terms of DPS, it's so far Orphana is crazy insane. I did all these tests between these heroes in terms of the first season, okay? And then so there are also locations in terms of tower defense here, and then some other locations for part of the treasure, in terms of treasure map. That's possible to get some rewards in terms of the season 2 here, okay? But you guys can also check in terms of the other seasons as well. But guys, this is the ultimate tier list, okay? Victor is here. Victor is really nice hero as supporter. He also is a DPS dealer, not like insane DPS, but he does the work. You know, he has the buffs and he has control. Victor could be also useful in the game in plenty of areas. So, guys, if you go to check this ultimate tier list, the maximum score is 5, okay? And then you have 4, 3, 2, 1, you know, so that's the thing. And another thing that I'd like to mention here, even though you guys gonna come in here in terms of the app here is gonna see not like an insane 5-4 score, but you guys have to think about between the app keys, the one that King are highlighting more. For sure, you like that's exactly what it is in terms of the game, in terms of the app key game, of the app key heroes. So there are SS heroes as well. Do not think that we do not have SS heroes. They are insane heroes, very good heroes that sometimes they are much better than legendary heroes for part of Dragonheir, and also very good heroes to use in terms of the app, because on the same way that you also between the rare heroes, you have also insane heroes, part of the rare heroes that are totally insane compared with some other legendary heroes, okay? So always check, you guys can check here, but do not think wrongly about the score here again, okay? Do not think wrong, okay? I tell you this because sometimes you get a little bit confused, check the score here, and then you think, oh, this hero is not good. It is not exactly like that, okay? They are top-notch heroes for part of rare heroes and app key heroes and legendary heroes. But for sure, in terms of legendary app key and rare heroes, the legendaries are the top in the game, right? Everybody likes to have legendary heroes, and in that hero is a legendary for a reason. Okay, that's why you cannot like compare directly a legendary hero with a rare hero, but the rare heroes can be really good in some specific areas in the game, you know, that a legendary hero cannot be useful right there. Okay, we have to be honest. I have to be honest right here, because this is exactly what happened. All right, and then between these rare heroes, or even between the app key heroes, the ones that is totally highlighted here with colors are the ones that came with the 4th season. Okay, you guys can check about these heroes, but okay, you guys can also check between other heroes. If you come here between the poison heroes, part of the rare heroes, you have what? You have Sigrid. If you check his Sigrid right here, okay, let me see here, DPS. She's a very good DPS hero. So Sigrid is here. She has very good score, you know, as you guys can see. She's really nice hero. So he's there as an example. So just check properly about these heroes here. I think that's going to be convenient for you. Okay, so this is exactly what I really want to say in terms of this tier list, guys, because I think that's going to be interesting for you to check. And do not forget about this part right here. You know, as you guys can see here, this part right here, as you guys can see, heroes filter there. So just click it right there. If you'd like to see the tier list, if you click in the link, just check, and then you're gonna be able to see everything in terms of this tier list. Okay, we have nice heroes. BIGBY is here. And now, as I said, BIGBY can be really useful in the game, between the dungeons, between the campaign mode, between plenty of areas in the game. Okay, people were underestimating BIGBY in the game, but actually he is really good. Okay, and not just about good. You guys can use even temporal vortex, guys. You know, so I give you an example. Definitely one of the content creators, he's using him as part of his composition in terms of temporal vortex. He's doing a nice score there. Not just about Deafin, even Gorax, that is another content creator, very nice content creator. He's using also BIGBY in terms of his composition for temporal vortex. Are you guys gonna tell me? Are going to tell me, oh, but Gorax and Deafin, they are using Perguntil with your fan or whatever. But like the case is about survivability, right? You know what is the main function of BIGBY? Is to keep your supporters alive. So it's exactly his main function, you know, not just about control. He's very strong hero to keep your heroes alive. Okay, that's why BIGBY got all this very good score. Okay, anyway, this is the tier list, guys. I hope this tier list is going to be good for you. Just leave a comment right there, guys, what you guys think about this tier list. You know, if there is anything like, again, you can express any opinion. If there is anything that you do not agree in terms of this tier list, just let me know. I can try to check properly against specific hero that you guys are going to say to me, and then I'm going to fix this tier list on the way that can be more interesting, or I can give you also an idea about specific hero that you do not agree according to this tier list as well. All right, thank you very much, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Yet we shall never stop. Oira de Tavaria.